Well, as the band completes its entertainment of this big Rugby League Cup final crowd, players are now on the pitch. All we need is the band to remove itself and bring in Eddie Way.
Well, thank you, Frank. And just to give you the teams, Willie Oldham, right wing Smith, right centre Haig, left centre Dill, and 5 Police Constable Atkinson, half-backs Holmes and Sanderson, and the forward, field side prop, that's the man on the side where the scrum half puts the ball in. Harrison, Ward the captain, Pitchford the little pocket battleship, Eccles, Tuxon the second row, and Crane, and the subs, Dick and Dickinson. So that's Leeds. And Jeff Pimlett is getting the first touch here, great footballer, kicked a lot of goals this season. Les Jones, Derek Noonan, Peter Glynn, and Matthias. Halfbacks, Francis and William. Forwards, Chisnell, Liptrop, James, Nichols, Cunningham. I'm going a bit fast for them. Pinner with the subs, Ashton and Tony Corralius. And both teams have got a very, very good history. David Ward. When I talked to him a few days ago, he said that last year was the one they wanted. He said they want to win this, of course, but there are moments in one's playing career, and he came of age as such. Les Dill, who of course some of his tries have been match winners. Remember, he was shown one at the start of Grandstand. 1972, we've been reminded, new St Helens 16, Leeds 13. And Jeff Pimlett, a man of many parts, very good sportsman. Roy Matthias just going out of shot. And the pocket battleship, Stevie Pitchford, had a great game here last year and seemed very happy. But it's the first quarter now that will start to indicate. And I have David Watkins with me. And tossing up going on between the two captains. Well, they've got to, as you were, stay in the same position. David, just before the kick-off, first prediction.
Well, it'll be very difficult because both these sides have tremendous track records. Leeds have been rather patchy with their form in the league, but are capable of it on the big time on the day. St Helens have been very consistent. It's going to be an excellent game. It's got all the ingredients of being a classic, and there won't be many points in it either way, Eddie, I don't think. Well,
thank you, David. And so this is it. The moment that everybody's been waiting for, connected with Rugby League. Jeff Pimlett to start on the stroke of Billy Thompson's watch. 3 o'clock, and up we go with the sweep of the hand. And St Helens facing the dressing room, Leeds defending it, and David Smith trying to get distance straight away so St Helens can pen Leeds into their quarters before the scrum comes. With a lot of feeling out, testing each other. Graham Eccles, not a big heavy lad, but he can go and he can play much above his weight. David Ward. And so this moment, Leeds have made about 30 yards. Nick Crane, you can see what that tackle is going to be like. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough. Advantage, Nick Trott, William pulling it out. Cunningham, see how hard it's going to be. This was the thing that we feared, not feared, but we knew would happen. The first 10 minutes were a bit tough, it'll be hard. Testing each other out for strength and for physical ability to take. Loose forward Pinner, Harry Pinner, much improved footballer after his junior days. 21 tries, 6 goals. George Nichols. having a drop at goal, but it's wide. Well, you can see the tactics. Early points, going to go for anything quickly, and from the kick-off, St Helens' policy to keep Leeds in their own half, and so far they've succeeded. No time of any real worth gone, but nevertheless it's displaying the tactics that they're going to do. Leeds will feel happier once they get into the St Helens half. St Helens slight favourites, but Leeds with 9 wins of the Rugby League Cup. So this is the hard stuff. This is the process of testing out a pioneer, and a good kick by John Helens. So now Leeds for the first time are in the St Helens half. Jeff Pimlet. Oh, lovely pass to Matthias. Putting the ball about very well. Mel James resolving. Pace, strength, solidity and stamina will be evident either for or against before this match is over at this pace. Not a question of how far they're running. It's the physical tackling that's evident, and Graham Eccles getting penalised. 2-11 against George Nichols. George Nichols, very good footballer. Like second row, he has played loose forward, but he prefers, and he has played prop, in which he played prop very well, but I don't think he likes that position. First penalty, kicked by Jeff Pimlet. Leeds, blue and gold. St Helens in white, danger man, Nichols. Set piece, bringing in Eddie Cunningham, 30 tries, but mainly from the centre position. The opening's there for Ken William, Bill Francis. St Helens won some points in this first quarter of an hour, and they're willing to take chances and throw the ball about. Leeds under pressure at the moment, 6 tackle coming up. It's an awkward one, the boy's got to take it. It's a try, what a sensational try. Graham left drop, 2 players missed it. Holton was one of them. And what a sensational slip-up. Let's have a look at this. This up and under, which I've been talking about. Harry Pinner, Holton there, John Atkinson, and John Atkinson dropped it. Graham Liptrop scored it. Well, it was a thing we've been saying would be happening, and it did. Holton didn't take it. Atkinson then knocked it on Liptrop after 5 minutes. The try they've been wanting, the tactics are evident, knowing Eric Ashton, being on tour with him and all his ploy. And it's a goal.
Well, that was a wonderful kick then by Harry Pinner, and Holton, who hadn't touched the ball up until this stage of the game, was fielding it under pressure from 2 or 3 players, and on dropping the ball, of course, Liptrot scored the try, which now Pimlet has converted to give St Helens a lead early on in this game, and it will be terribly unsettling now for the Leeds side to come back into this game.
Well, the pressure will remain on, but there'll be a little saddened in the Leeds camp, particularly when he gives tries away in the cup final. A try that should have been stopped, but he says a lot for Pinner and his kick. And when I was doing the preview, said could happen. Harry Pinner again, giving the ball plenty of air, moving it around as fast as they can. Harry Pinner. Very good, hard, solid rugby with St Helens on top of the moment. They're using the ball more, but they're getting more. Pinner again with this. Up and under. Well taken, Ulton. He had to get that for his own sake. The lad would have been terribly upset if he hadn't got that. Eccles taken by Chisnall. Involved. Well, at Leeds, we'll talk about the player he's looking at. Oh, that's Steve Pitford, but Dave Chisnall is being spoken to. Penalty. John Holmes, the kick. Well, Eric Ashton must be very pleased, very phlegmatic, but he'll be very pleased with that. He's thought this out in this early stages, and he's going to use Pinner as a focal point of startling Leeds, and so far that one kick did come up. But Leeds' chance now to reprieve. Gone on the short side. A little early pass. A little early was the pass. Ward. A forward or offside. To nil for St Helens. 8 minutes gone in this Rugby League Cup final. May get the ball. Sanderson did well there. He grabbed it. And offside and a penalty. That was a chance Sammy Sanderson created, and William was offside and Ulton to kick. I'm told that Ulton came down with his teammates yesterday here and had 6 shots at goal and he missed them all. Well, that is the target he's at. Needs a second penalty. Well, there it is. You can't have the target more in evidence. It looks easy, doesn't it? But it's at an acute angle, actually. It's about 20 yards in from the touchline. And it may look big, but not to the kicker. Ulton took it. 5 points to nil for St Helens. The greatest cheers, of course, from the St Helens fans. St Helens fans behind the non-dressing room end. St Helens 5, Leeds 0. 25 yards line, restart. Long one, you know, not attempting to kick for touch or anything, giving a long one to then keep in the hope to keep their opponents in their own half. Harrison. Ward. Eccles. A long one. A little bit hard pass in there. Neil Haig did well to take it. Standing up very closely on the play of the ball. Drop pass. And St Helens possession. Well, James, resolving. Halfway line, and the impact of that 5 points has been very evident. There's the man who is good bowler, and up goes Peter Glynn. Inside to Roy Mathias. Roy Mathias still going. Roy Mathias beating 3, beating 4. Just tackled only a yard short. What a sensational run by Mathias. Sanderson took him, but the position is right for St. Helens, leading 5 points to 0. 12 minutes gone, and a scrum down. That, David, what do you think?
It was really. Harry Pinner again was involved in that. He made the room then for Peter Glynn to streak on the win, and Mathias read it well, came inside, and a brilliant run which took him to within 5 yards of the line. It's quite obvious now that St. Helens are really cock a hoop with this early 5 points, and are sort of starting to dominate a little bit with their fast and fluent running.
Sanderson putting the ball in, but must be in, it is in. Bill Francis, Yorkshire born Bill Francis, making it 8 points to 0. 12 minutes gone. William did well. William himself might have gone through. Here it comes. Saving possession with him. Look at this, the short ball, and then out of one tackle, left foot into a straight dive for the post, and 2 tries. And Bill Francis from West Yorkshire originally, but most of his football, well, I think all his football has been with Lancashire Club, Wigan, and now St. Helens. Jeff Pimlett should be fairly straightforward for him. 100 and odd goals. And he's a goal. Double figures. Well, Leeds now know they've got it all to do, they say in football parlance, and they've got to really move it about, and St. Helens' tactics so far been evident. "14 minutes gone, first half, and George Nichols proving a power in the strategies of the Saints. George Nichols in it a lot of the thing. In fact, they're all wanted to be dummy half. Dummy half is behind the man who's playing the ball. Chisnall, Eric Chisnall, his brother, who would have been in, but been injured for quite a while. Francis and William. Hooker, Liptrot, got the first try. Good kick by Jeff Pimlett. Very good kick indeed. St. Helens in the possession of 10 points and in a cup tie at this stage. It must be tremendously gratifying to Ashton and company. .25 yards line on the right. Sanderson to feed. All right, said the referee. Advantage of the scrum. Leeds possession. Chance for the power ball left behind him. Knock on. Twice that had happened when it looked as if Leeds were going to be breaking through. Rather interesting that since 1971, in 7 of the last 8 Wembley finals, one of the finalists has returned the following year, but never to win the trophy. Well, of course, statistics can be made to mean anything. colder day here. The flags are flying, the lights are on. Billy Thompson's got a job pushing all that lot out. Getting on the 10-yard mark. Well heeled. Gunning out Noonan. Francis. Pinner. £10-0. The indication that there's some grease on the turf. I don't mean literally. Well taken. Well taken. Cunningham. Down it back to Pimlet. Then Helens running with a lot of confidence. I think Billy Thompson is signalling 6. Going to have a drop, and 1 point means a lot, but he doesn't get anything for it. Jeff Pimlet won the Landstock Trophy. That's for the best player, voted for by Pressman in '76, and Steve Pitchford won it in '77. Side it is, who's singing You'll Never Walk Alone, but Leeds need something now. Mick Crane making the break. There's Dill to Neil Haig, and Leeds are deciding to give the ball plenty of air, but they haven't a lot of ground made. A long one to Atkinson. Going to take Jones on the inside. Going to take him on the outside and change his mind. Went inside. It's an interesting little kick and a good tackle too, but Jones gets away. That was very good play by Sanderson when he pushed the ball forward, and with any luck at all it would have been left midstream, would Jeff Pimlet, but Jones was back, and that saved the situation. That might have been rather troublesome for St. Helens. Scrums 2-2. Got to search for the ball. Extra weight. The show one to Cookson. The position that Cookson likes to get the ball in full flight. David Ward, a nice dummy. And Atkinson, Mick Harrison, lost ball. Appealing for offside, but the ball was kicked by a Leeds player. Those Nichols, that was a bit of a let-off for Saints, who are leading 10-0. 20 minutes gone, 22 go in this Cup final, Rugby League Challenge Cup. £300,000 overtaken today, and 100,000 people here, and no barriers up. Thanks for David Smith. Yeah, I was going to say probably the fastest man on the field, but certainly a fast man. With making sure it was tackled. Pitchford, Leeds coming back a little bit. He's running into trouble. But this is what they do. Things that come unstuck for Leeds in this match so far. Silly little errors that have cost points and possession and position. Bill Francis. Leeds have possession. Of course, this pace will not be kept up the whole match. Short one. Sanderson. Well taken by Neil Hay, not a good pass. Leeds Jan for the first time. Oh, good pass. Well taken, Dill. Chance for Atkinson. He's taken Pimlet on. Is he going into the corner? That's right! And here it is. It had to be scored, but I'd said there was a obvious pressure being put on. The Dale, a lovely pass. I thought he was going to take him on the outside. He went in and he went out. And what a very good try. Pinner was almost there, but not quite. Good try.
That was a marvellous try because it was started by Mick Crane, who made the gap, and then Dill took it on with Atkinson, and Atkinson beating both Pimlet and Pinner chasing and Les Jones for a truly magnificent try, which has really brought Leeds back into this game, something they really needed. And if this goal kick goes over, it means that St Helens now have a fight back on their hands again. A marvellous try by John Atkinson.
Willie Holton to kick. Quite capable of kicking this. He's a studied form. Yeah, he's kicked it. Kicked it. And that will put a lot of heart into the Leeds fans, whose banners are now going. Sid Hines released from the early tension. 23 minutes gone. Leeds 5. 10 points. Willie Holton must be very happy about that. This is a different complexion. Tactics now will be changed by both teams. Jeff Pimlet to kick off. And well, this cup final is really mounting up. Going to observe pattern maybe, but a lot of rugby in this match. A really physical side, hard, good, correct tackling. Harrison. Remember a try last year that brought Leeds back into the final and ultimate success. George Nichols in possession. Francis Pinner. St Helens. Left light shirts. Chisnall. That was well done by Neil Hay. Good one, Cunningham. James. The Leeds are coming up on the tackling, but the danger signs are always there with St Helens. St Helens, of course, will have memories of all sorts of things, such as having a 12-point lead over Bradford in the Premiership, and then lost. Sanderson to feed. Hookers. A little difficult job for the referee, keeping the tunnel clear. And I put the ball in his own forward feet, and the penalty, differential penalty, can't kick a goal. Kane William. Chisnall. A touch of the Bernard Manning about him. Nichols. Ball loose, gone the wrong way. No, he decided to come the right way. He was running in into the defence, but his quick thinking of Lesdale automatically turned him the pitch around. There comes the little pocket partnership. A good tackle by Noonan there. Ward is a side stepper, and he carries the ball in his one arm, which is trying to get the pass in, but it has disadvantages, as indicated then. Pembroke, Francis. 10 points to 5. St Helens 10, Leeds 5. 13 minutes to go to half time. Oh, good pass and well taken. Good pass by Chidner. Well taken by William, but there's no one up. So this could be trouble for Leeds. 6 tackle coming up. Dangerous position. That was the moment. Whether that will be an effective moment when the final whistle goal remains to be seen. Well, we're getting reasonably close to half time, and the pace has not slackened one bit. Look at this man. Twists him round. Cooks and Ward. See what I mean with Ward with one hand, so he can get his pass in. Well taken, John Holmes. I think he would have liked a penalty there, but the referee was allowing advantage, I would have thought. Probably quite a reasonable decision. Matthias. Looking for support. Not a knock on. You can knock the ball forward as long as you catch it. Not a knock on. Nichols. Leeds are doing some desperate tackling. There's 4-2. 4-2. Turn inside to Matthias. Cover then, very well covered by Eccles. 6 tackle. St Helens in an attacking position, and an up and under that goes the wrong way, but Leeds didn't get at it. Well tackled, well taken by Pimblett, forever ready to come up. 6 tackle. So 10 minutes to go to half time. Couple of injuries. David, impressions so far?
Well, the thing is this, that both sides, St Helens got off to a wonderful start and a 10-point lead, which left Leeds looking rather shaky, but they came back with a truly wonderful try of John Atkinson's, and they came back into the game. Both sides at the moment are showing forms of desperate defence. There's some wonderful penetrating running. It's interesting to see the influence that both Francis and John Holmes will have on this game. We've had both Matthias running well, Pimblett coming into the line. It's really been everything that everybody said it would be, and it could turn out yet to be the classic of classics.
Well, interesting viewpoint there from David Watkins. So the Leeds scrum half puts the ball in and gets it out using Oulton. Billy Oulton, been 14 months at Leeds. Only cost £750 from Wakefield Trinity. Sanderson. John Sammy Sanderson, ex-Normanton junior. A lot of great footballers come from the Normanton, Featherstone, Castleford area. Mick Harrison. Oh, well taken, well done. It was a good pass. Cookson can pedal when he gets in the clear. So can Dill. In and out, still going. Signs of the real Leeds keep coming in. Play on, says the referee. And everybody's feeling to Billy Thompson. Billy Thompson said, play on, I'm not having any. Billy Thompson from Huddersfield. Billy Thompson's second final, incidentally, in Leeds, that dramatic one, 71. Nichols. One or two of the forwards, like Mick Harrison's, realising to go in between the passer and the receiver to try and stop the pass being made. Cunningham. Second row forward, number 12. 8 minutes to half-time. And he's in front. David Smith. If he gets in the clear, this lad can go. Two prop forwards stuck him, had to stop him. 10 points to 5. Now the Leeds crowd now on the toes with a comeback. Well taken, well passed, good football. Using and quite a number of times this has happened. Sanderson having a very good match. Little Sanderson coming in often to stop progress. 3-2. Inside to the first one. Peter Glynn. Play some magnificent rugby. Both ends. Either team could be scoring. They said a lot for the defence. Both would be satisfied to settle for this score at half-time, I reckon. Pinner. Oh, good pass. Roy Matthias. Just outside the 25-yard line. St. Helens putting pressure on. Good at the pass. Was the tackle made when he kicked, before he kicked, or after he kicked? Well, Billy Thompson says after. Must be a goal. 2 to the left. Soft shoe shuffle. And must be a goal to the goal. 5-12. David, did you notice that at all? What's your views on that?
I did, actually. I thought perhaps there was a little bit of doubt in that then as to whether or not I thought the tackler had him prior to him chasing the kick, but it's a very important kick now to St. Helens just before half-time, because Leeds had really started to settle down and play some football, which we all know they can play. But it really is a very good game, this, between two sides, producing the sort of form that we've become to accept from these clubs over the years.
Well, that's an interesting viewpoint, but nevertheless, that's what it is. And 12-5 to 10-5, but Leeds can indeed come back into it. Liptrot, Chisnall. There's quite good play by St. Helens at time, getting the overlap. Peter Glynn getting clear, looking for support. He gets in, almost an interception, and Leeds possession. Well saved, Willie Oldham, but very good run indeed by St. Helens. 4 minutes to go to half-time. Ward. They're pictured there. The remarkable thing about the match so far that I'm sure most people would have doubts of the pace being maintained after 20 minutes. Well, with less than 5 minutes to go, the pace is still evident. So they're all credit to both trainers. Sammy Sanderson. The ground just in spots churning a little bit with the heavy hooves. Leeds have taken the scrums now 4-2. to do with themselves. Scrum halves all over the world really have a go. David Ward, a shrewd operator, not usual for a hooker to be the captain, but Ward is a good one, and he knows what it's all about, and he knows the value of the 2 points at this stage. About 25, 35, 38 yards, an acute angle. He's the most peculiar kicker is this lad. He can kick brilliant goals, then he misses them, but this would be a very brilliant goal if he kicked it. And the ball falls over. Really, on the 10-yard mark, it's only 10 yards in from the touchline. I don't think there's a lot of wind. The flags are reasonably still. And it's kicking towards the St. Helens end where the whistles come. Houghton scored 12 points to 5 for St. Helens. Was his little short run. No goal. No goal. The big cheers from St. Helens. Missing the goal. A lot of St. Helens fans have an association with the Woolawood, New South Wales Supporters Club, who are extending greetings both ways. Match going to Australia and New Zealand. Oh, my old Australian mates will no doubt be watching this one. Cookson. I reckon if Leeds Houghton had kicked that goal, they would have been willing to settle for a 5 points margin. John Holmes. It's gone down for a knock-on. The Leeds end don't like that, but I think the referee was right. And there goes the hooker. There goes the hooker. Leeds 5, St. Helens 12. Well, it's all to be done. There's been one draw here, but it's an unusual occurrence. St. Helens a very well organised, very well trained side. Leeds also very well organised, but John Atkinson, joy and sadness. Sadness when he missed the ball and St. Helens scored, and joy when he got the try. But Sid Hines, no doubt, has told them, Sid Hines, the Leeds coach, got to keep pushing and attacking and pushing and attacking. And with the half-time score, 12 points to 5, scrums 4-2 to Leeds and penalties 3-all. Putting it well into Lane contain Pimblett in possession and his team. Lost possession. Sanderson. Indicating with the left hand what he's going to do, or alternatively kidding the others. I think he kidded them. Harrison. Good pass and well taken by Cookson. Leeds starting the second half on the attack. Ward's going to have a drop and to go. Well, that's not a bad one, not a bad idea.
excellent. That's the real start Leeds wanted this second half, and David Ward, as Eddie's already said, an industrious fella for a hooker, a truly good captain, a player of immense capabilities, and a wonderful drop goal. As we can see now, it's right between the sticks, you know, for a hooker. The fella has got it all. A wonderful footwork, brings people onto the ball, keeps going, very industrious, and a true and a good captain for this side, and a vital goal at this stage of the game.
Leeds set off there in the way that St Helens set off in the first half, when the Leeds were down. Jeff Pimblett to kick. If you notice, they're putting a lot of depth into the kicks. Obviously then in the sixth tackle to restrain them in, and then at the next scrum to get the ball. That's of course the pattern of the non-aficionados. Tremendous lot of football fans all over the world are going to be seeing this match, and some are seeing it. Kevin Humphreys, chairman of the Australian Rugby League, and some of his officials like Chick Cowie and others will be bringing a team to play in test matches, which we should be covering in the next football season. So wide one now. Oh, well taken. Well taken. Neil Haig. Well, that's the idea now, pushing the ball forward. Oh, Atkinson. It's given St Helens a chance, and Jones, but the idea was good. Atkinson was pelting down the left wing, and with any luck at all, St Helens very strong in covering. 4 good wingers. Don't often get 4 in a match, but there are 4 here today. Peter Glenn, 12 points to 6. St Helens leading. St Helens in the white, on the right, in possession. 3 minutes gone. Finner did well to get that. The odds were against him getting it. And this is good, hard, solid rugby movement, both by the players and by the ball, and by Pimblett pushing it through just inside their own half. I'm just going to, that's Pimblett. I'm just going to say we don't seem to have had a lot of injuries, but of course trainer can pop on the bench and attend to somebody, in this case Les Dill, and Leeds with numbers on their shorts too. I've had a lot of messages from people, but obviously we can't answer them all, but greetings to everybody in the hospital who are watching this, and all the others who have written in wishing us well. We appreciate it, and we'll be sending messages, but this is a match, I think, that it's for the aficionado, and anything can happen, such as a knock-on. 12 points to 6. So this is almost the strength of the 2 front row. Chisnell Liptrop James against Pitchford, Ward and Harrison. But then comes Nichols with Eccles against him. 3-2-2. Leeds not giving this one up. They're going to go as hard and fast as they can. Jeff Pimblett coming up from the full back position. Pinner. Going to be a very good footballer, is Pinner. International of the future. St Helens now playing it just around amongst their forwards. Yes, a dummy. Frances. Play on. The ball not bouncing right for Leeds there. The right for St Helens, and the right is taken to get into the 25-yard line for the first time. Referee penalising Les Dill. And of course, this will be Eric Ashton telling him what to do, and of course is to give a kick. Obvious. A goal here would be a position right for a set piece move by St Helens. Well, James. Nice, neat positional play. The St Helens player cannot come in to help him. George Nichols, strong man. From half, King William. Position still right for the Saints. Leeds are having a lot of hard work here to keep St Helens out. Chesnell. Must be a knock on. Must be a knock on. Feeling for offside, but I think the referee was right there. Certainly was a knock on, which is given. Well, there's Bonnie Ladderblatt. Leeds 5 scrums to 2. Don't count penalty scrums. Oh, that's the interesting ball, and this Leeds. That was, he did a great job there. Did great picture that. Oldham doesn't get his pass in. Had he got it in, half the field is open. And they're going. Oh, they're coming straight. John Holmes. Well, this is the final that's going to be remembered for a long time. Dill. Oh, Dill straight. Ah, nice out of it. Dill still going. Got Atkinson with him. But the cover defence is there and the ball was lost. Dill lost the ball. I think the extra bit he had to run there took it out of him. Pace is not going to lessen unless the scoreline alters. 12 points to 6, St Helens 12, Leeds 6. 8 minutes gone in the second half. And it must appear like an hour to some of these players. Well taken, well tackled, Mel James. Well tackled by Crane. Nichols. I say that with rise in my voice because he's the fellow that can score, leading try scorer for St Helens. 30. The bounce was right. Well taken, Matthias. He went on the blind side almost of Peter Glenn, but it was well taken. Right, Matthias. Welshman. What part of Wales does he come from?
Llanelli.
Well, there's one Welshman to another. There he is, Roy Matthias. The scrum, and so far, no indications of which side is going to take complete authority in this match. St Helens at the moment with a 6 points lead. John Holmes, Neil Haig. But a lot of young players in the Leeds side. Won't let him go, must like him. Pitchford. Well, this turf has taken some pounding today. Can Leeds come back? 10 minutes gone. Remember, 3 points for a try, 2 points for a go. Nice one. Oh, well taken by Crane. Leeds just gathering a little bit of strength. Not a good pass by John Holmes. Bill Cookson. 25 yards line. But it didn't come off. Hard line. And Helens leading, 12 points to 6. Guided by a very, very fine master of his position, Jeff Pimlett. Quite a well-known St Helens name. 10 pressure from Leeds. And he got his passing well. Eddie Cunningham well tackled by young Sanderson. Good football by St Helens, throwing it around. They know that how important an early score will be. Who's going to get it? Oh, it's danger, but it might come off. Oh, what a crunching tackle on Willie Olton by William and Noonan, a real killer tackle. Well, it's pretty well end-to-end stuff. There's nobody letting up in this match. 12 minutes gone. Can Leeds save the ownership of the trophy, which they won last season? Dummy, Eccles. Collar tackle. Only 1 point this half. Cookson running into the defenders. Few cup finals have had the sort of tackling that we've had today. Oh, it's a funny sort of a kick, but he'll take it as safe as houses. Pimblett, beautiful sidestep, but a good tackle by Neil Haig. Mel James. Nichols. That's a good footballer, although he's reaching the... Not in. Although Nichols is reaching the veteran stage, he doesn't play like one, and he doesn't like playing up front. But there's David Smith. A penalty. Any signs of the crack coming, David?
Well, not really. Both sides have shown desperate defence, but they've been up to the occasion, and it's wonderful to see the deft touches of John Holmes, who's really bringing the best out of this Leeds side. He's playing really well indeed. He's now put them into an attacking position, and Leeds have to maintain this sort of pressure if they're going to get back into this game.
Saints choristers give forth. There they are with a 6-point lead. That's something to cheer about, but there's still time for this match to have a change. Bit of a wind coming up. The flags are now beginning to fly about. It's one of the swirling winds. This of Leeds is losing possession, but they got it. Eccles. I think he'd go through a brick wall with this fella if he had to do it to score a try. Leeds fans cheering for the first time, and he's buried in there about 5 rights. Leeds on the attack. Phil Cookson a yard short, and the Saints defence holding firm under this tremendous onslaught. And he goes in to Smith to try. David Smith. 15 minutes gone, David Smith tried. 12 points to 9. Well, this was at the end of a lot of pressure. Some good long passing, and it looked as if he might go on his own, but David Smith took it well. He had to reach for it. Then he slipped here. He could have gone about another 10 yards in, but he didn't. 12 points to 9. David?
Well, that's just what Leeds want now. They've maintained this pressure. They've had St Helens defence looking shaky, and from that tremendous run by Pitchford, which took 3 or 4 to bring him down, the ball was moved across to John Holmes, to a good out-swinging run by Neil Haig, and put Smith in at the corner. And as Eddie said, looking back on it, we could have gone in nearer to the post to make the conversion a little easier. A lot depends on this kick now, because if he does kick it, there's only 1 point in it, and that means it's all to play for.
So Willie Olton, 2 to his left, 2 tries each. Yeah, the knee leg, obviously the signs that the pressure has been much in this match, and we got maybe having a sub, but we're not certain. We'll stick with Ulton. The whistles are going. Unusually hear that at Wembley, except when there's a score to win. He had a style of his own. Nowhere near. Oh, the try. Is it a try of relief or what? Just one goal, 12 points to 9. Just one goal and the 3 misses. 17 minutes gone, so there's time for all the vocal excursions by both. Lots of fans, and they're really going to town. This is the testing time from now on. Testing time so far as stamina, testing time so far as the character of the situation, and testing times for sustained ability. From 10-0 down, it's now 12-9. Leeds' ragged start in the early stages, losing points. First try in 5 minutes and then 13, and both tries converted. Graham Eccles in his benefit here, and I'm sure a win here would bring a lot more to the benefit fund. Halfway line. He has a look up and say, "Who are you?" And I'll make a mental note when to send you a Christmas card, something like that. Just inside the St. Helens half, Leeds in possession. Kicking for John, for David Atkinson. The way that this fella picks them up cleanly is impressive. Jeff Finley rarely, if ever, misses one, even under pressure. This stadium is alive with voices, with attitude, with everything going in this cup final. And up on the far side, you might see the short legs of Kevin Dick. There you can see his old number as well. Francis. Pinner, spoken so much about Pinner today, and Pimblett, the priceless peas, Pimblett and Pinner. We've got the touch judge. We've got number 7, asking for number 7 to come off. What seemed to be a little bit, not quite sure. Billy Thompson's asking for the scrum, and he's going off. Dick comes on for Sanderson, and had a very good match, and the players clap him off. He's had a very good part of Sanderson in this. And Dick, you remember him coming in last year and scoring that marvellous dummy, and the Leeds crowd, it's a straight swap. Position for position, the number is just different halfway through the second half. 30 minutes, 20 minutes to go, with the score 12 points to 9 for that team, Chisnall. I've seen George Nichols play quite a lot of rugby, but he's never excelled himself more. He's a stalwart, been a very good tackle. He stumbled, and Cookson got him by the bootlaces. Cunningham really wanting to get a try. Nichols. He looks up at somebody, as much as to say, I've got your measurements. Roy Mathias taking 2 players on. St. Helens now in the attacking mood and a knock on. Must be a scrum down. Bill Francis who knocked on. Leeds 7-4 scrums. Kevin Dick doing them, putting the ball in replacement for Sammy Sanderson. And the pace in every respect has kept going. Oh, it's a dangerous one. It was a lifting one. It was slow. David Ward, Pitchford to make yardage, tearing the turf up. Harrison. Well, I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again, that it's end-to-end stuff, and it's if you happen to be a partisan, it's no good for having a faint heart. This is real rugby league. Got the pass in, Dale going, but he's running into trouble, but he's run well. And 6 tackle. And I wondered if the urgency of Jeff Pimblett with that tackle. Any signs that you think's coming up?
It's amazing, really. Both sides have soaked up the pressure and have still come back with some startling movements. There again, we had Dill breaking down to the middle, and it's really end-to-end stuff, which is keeping the crowd on its toes. And either side could really walk up those steps to lift off the cup this afternoon.
It's certainly electric stuff. 12 points to 9 for St. Helens. 16 minutes to go. Oh, a good run by Noonan. Good run by Derek Noonan, taken by Cookson. Francis pushing off, putting out again, and getting the pass in well, doesn't it? Good football by St. Helens, Peter Glynn, but Leeds powering the way out of trouble. And you remember they were 10-0 down after 13 minutes, now 12-9 to St. Helens. George Nichols. Francis. Yeah, good kick. Good kick. Just that flag of the test judges. Looks as if there was a little wind coming up. And Roy Dickinson, sub, ready to come on, which means that they've used both the subs when he does come on. No indication yet who's coming off. There's no signs of a number going up. They've got to show the number of the player they want to come on. Getting the ball at the right moment now. St. Helens. William getting it when they need it. The margin of 3 points. Position is right. Lip trot, James, and he's only seen seconds ago since the attack was at the other end, which just shows the fluidity of this match. Hard, rugged, but a lot of skill. Pimblett going to have a drop. He's in the post. Chance for a run here. Defence out of play. Oh dear. Knee leg didn't do so well there. Atkinson. But he's running into trouble. didn't seem to realise that, ran into the cover, but the game goes on. Well, that was hard luck, hitting the upright. That's a rare thing for David Ward to do. Yeah, we've got Harrison going off. Harrison going off. And I'm coming Roy Dickinson, number 15. Going Leeds from school. 4 appearances for Great Britain under 24, 22 years of age. Same sort of formation, except, well, same sort, with Dickinson going field side. His ball. Gill, the man who could do this, running back is Atkinson. He obviously hopes he can straighten up after taking defence away. Roy Dickinson, he's attracting attention. You understand what I mean? Well, this is the final. This is the final. I would like to say who's going to win. We know who's leading. St Helens 12 points to Leeds 9. 12 minutes to go. Oh, well, got the ball in nicely. Oh, back. Well, there's a lot of oohs and ahs going on, because what intended for something is turning out to be something else. Leeds under pressure. Leeds inflicting the pressure. St Helens defended. Gill. Dick. Leeds' his best attack for a long while. They're 3 points behind. Not a good pass at all, but it's been saved by Neil Haig. John Holmes wasn't quite sure what to do. Well, it was well saved by Harry Pinner. I suppose Holmes thought it was the best thing to do, but there might have been some movement quickly. They seemed to be worried in defence.
Yes, I think so. I think if they'd have moved it out initially straight away, they would have had an overlap on the left-hand side there going in. But John did the right thing in the end, and turning back, if in doubt, he held on to it himself, kicked ahead, and had a very near miss. Pinner just pushing it dead, and this game is really living up to all expectations.
Well, that's so very true. Even more so, because I think everybody thought that when we got to this 65-minute stage, there would be tiring. David Ward making as much yards as he can, and Roy Dickinson wanting to be in at everything, naturally. Kevin, Dick, Steve Pitchford. Leeds now on, putting on pressure. St Helens have never been behind. Well saved. I think it is his knee. It may have been a knock-on, but however, it doesn't matter. St Helens' advantage. 10 minutes to go. Can Leeds do it? Can St Helens hold out? There's a lot of faint hearts at this ground at the moment, with the two sides so close. Oh, got it nicely to Pimlet. Good tackle by Smith. Eric Ashton won't change very much. Clever craftsman at his job. William. Cookson. Good kick. Oh, well taken. Well taken, David Smith. Good rugby. Leeds now putting on the pressure. Echoes. Test now of a lot of things, courage and ability and strength and faith, I suppose. 5 minutes plus injury time. And And Leeds know they've got to keep the ball moving around. 6th tackle coming up. It's a try! It's a try! Try! It's a good shot! Try! To be scored, and he needed strength, and it came a lovely pass from home, and then it looked as if Cookson had been stopped, but he took 3 with him, and the jump for joy, and the referee on the spot, Phil Cookson. Dramatic try, David.
A marvellous try, justly scored by Cookson. They've moved this ball and used this move on a number of occasions, and it just goes to show what a wonderful footballer John Holmes is. He's capable of turning it on in the big game, and this most certainly is what he's done this afternoon. He brought Cookson on the inside of him, and Cookson's sheer strength took him over with 2 tackles to score a try. And of course it all hinges on this kick now for Willie Houghton. But Leeds have done remarkably well to come back from a situation of being 10 down in the first few minutes, to come back into this game as they have done, and put to St Helens in the last 5 or 6 minutes under a tremendous amount of pressure. Twelve points, 12.
So the goal kick to be taken by Willie Houghton. 12-12 the score. 12-12. What a dramatic one it'll be if he kicks it. Not going to hurry. He missed it! Missed it! And a very saddened boy there. 12-12. Very saddened boy. But he's only kicked 1 and missed 4. Leeds 3 tries to St Helens 2. The difference has been, of course, in the 3 Pimlet goals. 6 minutes to go plus injury time. Ooh, that's almost dangerous. And they knew to put the pressure onto him immediately, but the lad showed heart anyway. Leeds 3 tries, 2 goals, 12. St Helens 2 tries, 3 goals, 12. But they all count. If Leeds get into the St Helens 25, I should imagine there'll be some sort of a signal about having a drop. 1 point for a drop, but the same, mind you, applies for St Helens. They get up there. They will no doubt go for the 1 point, particularly from the magic boot of Pimlet. Pitchford. St Helens showed what they could do in attack. They're now showing it in defence in this crucial moment. Neil Haig, not a good pass. He's in trouble. Oh, he's not. He's got his pass out. Lovely. Oh, wonderful way he got the ball away. 6th tackle coming up. Going to have a drop. Going to have a drop. He's got to go with his left foot. Well, John Helens, he took an almost impossible ball, and then with his left leg, with players on the top of him, how he managed to get it to rise, goodness only knows, but there it is. The referee is the judge, and John Holmes, one of Leeds' star, many stars, John Holmes, one of them, Leeds leading for the first time by 13 points to 12. There were 10 points down, and some silly lad coming on the field. See a lot more from the terraces.
A remarkable goal that by John Holmes, and for me there's no doubt about it that this fella has played the game of his life. He's prompted and brought this Leeds side back from the dead into the game, and it's a fitting tribute that he should have the goal that has now put Leeds in the lead for the first time in this game.
Well, there's the wonder, and every pass now and every ball will have some moment of ecstasy, disappointment, joy. Call it what you want. St Helens looking for something to get them up into their opponent's half. I don't know which songsters are giving that rendering. Lost the ball. Play on. St Helens in with the chance. 3 minutes plus injury time. What's it going to be? Leeds leading 13 points to 12. Pimblett. This is the man who could do something. David Ward towering in. What a good leader this chap is. One or two players being attended to, going down the short side, giving it to the big fella. Ward, Dickinson, he'll go on his own. He'll take three with him, and that takes strength, a little bit of strength. But the amazing thing, how this pace has been maintained. It's breathtaking stuff. Breathtaking. And Ward dropping a goal. Ward dropping a goal. It's the happy lad. Well, what a final. This has turned out, we all predicted it should be good, but St Helens, who have been so much in this game, produced such good rugby, now behind 14 points to 12. Took it as if he was going to have a drop, the first one, but then the second one, David, 14 points to 12.
Well, it's a remarkable comeback by Leeds, and that drop goal just epitomised the superiority in this last half of this game that they've had over St Helens. To come back from the dead as they did do, to make a game of it even, but now to be in the lead is really remarkable.
Well, the game isn't over yet, and it's 14-12, and one try to St Helens will put them in front again. And this is how it's been a running, and Matthias taking it. So St Helens are back in it. Can they save the match now? Eddie Cunningham, with less than a minute. St Helens making the attack. Remember, 14-12, but 3 points for a try. Well, it's still Eric. Doesn't lose his calm. Francis, should be something here. There'll be a try. Oh, he knocked on. Knocked on. Well, what a tragedy there. He looked at it with over.
What a tragedy that it. Noonan dropped that ball with a 2-to-1 overlap. Then it must have been a score, and it must have really put St Helens in an uncatchable position. But that's the way it's gone, and they must be terribly disappointed at this stage of the game now.
Peter, Derek Noonan making his fourth Wembley will no doubt think of that, and the 40 minutes are up, but of course there's some injury time, the amount I wouldn't know. Blaisdell down. Let's have a look at this. But if the overlap was there, well, it's 3-1 really. That was remarkable. One of those unlucky things, and it could have been then all on the. Well, that could have been it. Not allowing that. They'll cheer anything now. Depends which side you're on, which one you cheer for. Getting possession is important. Putting the ball in is dangerous. And Leeds are defending with St Helens really on the attack. 1 minute of injury time. Can the Saints save it? They're down by 2 points. They need to try to win, and a goal to level. And there goes the hooter. And there goes one of the most dramatic finishes, the most dramatic matches that I've seen in many finals here. Leeds retain the trophy now with 10 cup wins.
Well, that was really a truly great game of rugby football. We saw the best of both sides. St Helens with their early superiority, only to lose it in the second half to the Leeds side. It came back and fought all the way. Some truly remarkable tries, Atkinson's tries, Smith's tries, and then Cookson's try. And I maintain that John Holmes must surely be in the running for the man of the match. He had a remarkable game, played some good football. Hardline St Helens, you played exceptionally well, but unfortunately in the last few minutes of the game, when you could have brought it back from the dead, the ball was dropped and all was lost, and Leeds retained the cup.
Thank you, David. John Atkinson, and Oulton must be a happy lad now after they met Alan Smith there. Atkinson's first try, which was so well taken. He came back at that right moment, but Liptrot had put a try on, then Francis a try, 10-0. Atkinson knocked 3 points back, Oulton goal, 10-5, then Pimley make it 12-5, and that was the dangerous one. But second half, Ward's 2-drop goal had so much strength, more than a point. Somebody's having a bit of pushing together. Well, it disappointed Les Jones, disappointed Mal James. It's one of those games where it's unfortunate that has to be a loser. Both teams did the game of rugby league a great credit. And Leeds go up to get the Ladstock Trophy, by the way, has gone to George Nichols of St Helens, so some consolation, and I would agree with that. He had a tremendous match. And David Ward, so many years spent in junior football as a youngster of 15 onwards, now going up to receive the trophy, and a lot of more years to come in his career. Derby, a great supporter of rugby league football. David Oxley. Jack Marisco, a happy man tonight. Lord Fred Peart. He said to me the other day, he said, nothing can be as big a thrill as he was last year, but I think it'll be a big thrill for him. Particularly as we look like going out of it to half-time. First played for 1897, won by Batley against St Helens. Worth thousands of pounds now, only in token. Oulton, disappointment, but no doubt brightness now. Little Kevin Dick, he didn't stay on, he only came on late. Mick Harrison, Dill, Train, and he had a good game, did David Smith. Roy Dickens said in the interviews in the dressing room, said, I just hope I can get on for a while. And did John Atkinson, Sanderson, Sammy Sanderson, Eccles put a few more pounds into his benefit, I'm quite sure. Neil Haig, the blonde bombshell Cookson, and John Holmes, the architect of a lot of today's success. Come the losers, but gallant losers, good man, Pimlet, George, Nichols Smiling, the man of the match, Dave Chisnall, Al James, Les Jones, King William, Derek Noonan, certainly a disappointed fellow Welshman, Matthias, Francis, Eddie Cunningham, Liptrot giving away to somebody, Pinner, who was in the match very much. The test judges, Mr. Gaskell and Mr. Goodman, and Billy Thompson, who has had a very good hard match to cover. But there it is. The moment when all rugby league players, or any player, soccer players, the winners, and they're going to take the cup to their supporters' end, while the losers will go around to show the trophy to their end. About 20-odd thousand travel down from Yorkshire, and about 25 to 30 from Lancashire, St Helens. Leeds the holders, retain the trophy. Not very often done, very rare in fact. 12-5 at half-time. St Helens getting a warm welcome. Look at glamorous scene. St Helens supporters brought banners in. Well, they've got every saying, and I think every player is mentioned. Leeds. Well, this will no doubt be regarded in the Leeds camp as a revenge for the 1972 final when St Helens won. But it's been played in a fine spirit by both teams. Both sets of players can give themselves a lot of credit, and the capacity crowd of around 100,000 must, I'm sure, be going away, probably for a long time before they get away, for this moment of joy for the winners, disappointment for the losers. But St Helens are a side that has got a lot of talent with them. Scoreboard says congratulations Leeds, hard at St Helens. I think that's a fair analysis.
Well, joyful scenes here at Wembley for the winners as Leeds now bring the trophy around from their end toward the St Helens fans' end. They really came back into this game and thoroughly deserved it, I suppose, in the end. George Nichols has got the Lance Todd trophy, very deserving. George, 100% player over the years with both Widnes and St Helens. And it's a wonderful tribute to him for the way in which he plays the game. Hard, straight, fast, and very fair and direct.
Thank you, David. St Helens will look back on this moment and they have nothing to feel sorry about it, apart from the fact they've lost, but they haven't lost their sportsman spirit in the effort now to see that Leeds fans take to the St Helens end the trophy that their fans so much wanted to win. But it's been drama all the way. It was drama to begin with, drama before the match, drama during, and kept going the whole time. A final that will go down in the books. The Wigan-Hunslet final, which I said in the scene set, was regarded as such a great one. But somebody's trying to direct the course of the Leeds team, who want to go and show the cup to the St Helens fans. And I'm sure the sporting fans will rise to them, just as Widnes did last year. Great sporting spirit. And some of the flags are coming up, obviously, must be great disappointment. But they are applauding a great sportsmanship with these rugby league crowds that must be terribly disappointing for them to have a lead of 12 points to 5 at half time. The colours aglow. The Leeds camp will, of course, be celebrating. St Helens will be thinking and talking and wondering, but the city will no doubt be aware of the invasion from the north of rugby league, now taking on lots of universities, Ball of the amateur team, lots of people now playing rugby league football, and this professional game, players do also work, but the fitness has been quite remarkable. Janak Atkinson, Police Constable John Atkinson. I don't think he'll be on duty tonight. The Chief Constable of the West Yorkshire was here today. So there it is, the final score, 14 points to Leeds, 12 points to St Helens. A magnificent cup final. Hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye.
Well, down in the tunnel we got Phil Cookson, one of the Leeds try scorers. You got the lid of the cup anyway, have you? Where do you find that?
Yeah, the lads were too busy running out, it just fell on the floor, so I had to pick it up.
Well, I think you're the guy who made it 12-12, and really you came back from the dead at that point, didn't you?
Yeah, it went in the first half and came out really confident, enjoying it. It was fabulous. Shouting with Johnny, Johnny! Get in!
Oh, yes, you really got through there.
Great.
Well, Alan, how do you think it all happened? Because you were 12-6, 12-7 down, and at that stage, you know, it looks as if the favourites would have come through.
Yeah, I mean, naturally, we're a bit worried at the time. But we got the confidence, we went out, we did it, you know, everything was great. The lads were magic.
I tell you what, although you're delighted to have won the game, there's no question that the whole match was a delight to watch.
Oh, great.
And it really is one of the great classic finals.
Great game, I believe, a great game to watch. You don't realise how good the games are probably until you watch them.
Well, David Smith here. Hello, David. We're just talking about this incredible comeback from the dead. How are you feeling?
Oh, fantastic. Second half was fantastic. I'd never had a look in St Helens.
Now turn around so we can see you. I mean, when you were those points down in the first half and they whacked in those two early tries, well, I mean, you really must have thought that was the end of the road, really.
Well, last week we went to watch them play and they started like that. They got 10 points before it started last week, so we weren't unduly worried. But then, as the half went on, we knew we were back in the match and an early score and we were in the second half.
Yeah, lovely. Let's have the skipper.
Let's see it again.
Nice to see you. I tell you what, I bet you didn't think you were going to be here at one stage, did you?
Well, it was just exactly like it was last year, wasn't it? You couldn't have got a final so near as the year before.
Can we have show the cup to all the folks back home?
It was, well, the first 10 minutes they upset us again, didn't they?
Yeah.
Got 10 points, that lucky bouncing up and under. But we stuck at it just like we did last year, and the team spirit, this is what wins it. Like, you've got to lift your head up, you never go down. You know, the game's never won till the last minute.
They looked very, very good, didn't they, in the first 10 minutes or so?
Got the second half, but ours, all ours, don't no sign of St Helens in the second half.
What about your own try? Enjoy that?
I didn't score.
Oh, you did? There's so many tries.
Two drop goals.
Two drop goals, that was right. And of course, the very last one of the match, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Actually,
I don't often score, but when I do, I make it count.
You know, in a match like that, the drop goals are absolutely crucial, aren't they?
Well, I said this, you know, in the press before the match that it could have been a drop goal that wins the match. It was so tight, and it turned out that way.
Are you aware of the fact that this looks like being one of the most talked about finals, in a sense? It had flow, it had all sorts of good running, some tremendous power, lots of skills, and of course a very tight finish.
Yes. Well, I suppose so. It had everything. There were 26 players out there, world class players.
Sid Hines, how are you? Hey?
A fantastic game again.
How about that?
I'll tell you this, we'll come back and take it home again next year. That's a promise. That's a promise with these
Well,
boys.
now, why did you come from behind as well as you did?
We always have to give them start, you know, in these games, and then it makes us fight even harder. And the lads can come back, and we've done it twice on the trot now. We'll do it again next year as well, Frank.
It was a very good comeback, wasn't it, really? Because they looked very, very sprightly at the beginning of the match.
We got 10 points up in quarter of an hour, and it looked as though one-way traffic, you know, but the lads kept cool and kept calm and collective, and we fought us way back into the game.
And what do you think turned it in the end? I mean, the last few minutes were absolutely crucial. I was saying the drop goals proved it in the end, the points that mattered.
Yeah, but the longer the game went, the stronger we got. The more the game we're going to go, the more points we were going to score.
Well, we're trying to see some tries. I hope we're going to see a few tries. Anyway.
You'll do for me sometimes.
Now, come on, who are you? I don't know who you are. You're the coach driver.
You'll do for me, baby.
How are you, Jack?
Lovely.
Let's have the chairman in. Come on, let's have the chairman in.
I thought that was a classic today.
Now then, how will you live through that one, eh?
I don't know. I tried the St Helens chairman's wife's shoulder once, eh? I got her on one side, my daughter on the other side. But they were marvellous, weren't they?
Yeah,
what a wonderful match.
Well, now, how about the beginning? How about the beginning when you went so far behind it? They looked very, very sprightly at that stage.
We did that once before playing Windus, if you remember. We were 3 points down before the game had kicked off. So I knew we'd come back. They were great, those boys. Both teams were marvellous.
Well, look, we've got a John Holmes drop goal here to show you. I mean, this really was
look at this.
one of the ones that really sorted it out, wasn't it? Here we are, John. We've got John Holmes as well.
Classic.
John?
What's this?
Here it's coming to it now.
Oh, left footed as well. Told him I were ambidextrous.
How about that?
Both feet.
Now, we were aware at that stage that in fact, you were really very, very close at that stage, weren't you? Right at the end of the match, at every single point matching.
Yeah, but we seem to have got on top at that point, and you know, we got in front, and that was it.
Now, what sort of a game was it from your point of view? I mean, was it absolutely frantic? It was a very quick-moving game to watch.
Very fast, yeah, very fast to playing. We got in front first 10 minutes, took us by surprise. But we thought we had in the last 10 minutes and second half, and we got on top in that way.
Yeah. Right, and we've got Ward's drop goal, which was the one that clinched the match, the winning. Well, there we are.
I would have a go myself, but they were in a better position with David, so I'll give him a like.
Well, now, what do you think the future of this team is? I mean, can it go on from strength to strength?
Next year, make it hat-trick. Come back again next year, make it hat-trick.
Fine. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much indeed, and many, many congratulations. So Leeds have won the cup here this afternoon, really coming back from the dead and providing us with an absolutely stirring match.